This is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video. And in today's session, I would like to talk about what makes a perfect business. Now, if you're interested in starting a business or you are in one now, it is a good thing to know what makes a business a perfect business. Okay, so basically, in today's topic, I will talk about what makes a perfect business. Before I start, let me tell you that this is not my idea, but this comes from a publication called the Dow Theory Letter. So things that makes a per the 10 things that make a business a perfect business are, let's move into it. Number one, it must sell to the world. That means whatever you're marketing must be needed by everyone. It must sell to the world, not just a certain category, that's all. A good example is, let's say you're selling skincare product, okay? Now, skincare product does not sell to the world because it's only needed by ladies, number one. Number two, it is needed by only women of a certain age group, okay? Children, girls do not use skincare. And also, talking about those who are over 70 years old, I don't think they use skincare. So it's only a very limited category of people. So your product must sell to the world to make it a perfect business. That's number one. Number two, there must be an elastic demand. What it means that throughout the whole year, your product is needed. Okay, so it's an inelastic demand. Unlike, certain product, only certain time of the year is needed. A good example is an umbrella. When you sell umbrella, it is needed when it is raining. Okay, when it's not raining, then people don't need. So it is, it is not an elastic demand. So what you want is a product that is in elastic demand. Whether rain or shine, people will need your product. That's the second point. Number three, low labor requirement. This is very important because in a lot of businesses outside there, the high percentage of the expenses relate to relate to labor expenses. Okay, labor requirement like salaries and related expenses. But basically, if you want to be a perfect business, it must be a low labor requirement. That means it won't cost you a lot to get involved. Okay, it doesn't get involved with a lot of expenses on labor. Number four, it must be consumable products. Why is it needed to be a consumable product? Because what you need is that when people use your product, they consume it, they finish it, then they will reorder. Okay, you have to reorder. Unlike certain products are not consumable, that means you buy it, then you're going to keep it for a long time. A good example is, let's say, a television set. You buy a television set, you're not going to buy again every few months or every few years. You're going to keep it for a long time. So it must be consumable product whereby you buy it, you use it, then after that it finishes, then you buy again. So the fourth thing is consumable product. Number five, products that are not easy to follow or copy. This is important because there are a lot of competitions out there. All right. So your product must be a product that is not easy to copy and follow. It must be a blue ocean type of product, if I would like to say that. So basically, it must be product that are not easy to follow or copy. I mean, take a good example. You talk about iPhone. iPhone is a very good product when it first came out. It was unique and so on. But after that, later on, all the other companies come out and imitate it. So it is no longer unique. Okay, it's no longer unique. So it was copied by Samsung, Xiaomi, and so many other companies now, right? So you need to have a product that is not easy to follow or copy. That's number five. Number six, low capital and overhead. Now, what it means is that, to start a business that is a perfect business, it doesn't require a lot of capital to get started. All right. Unlike, a lot of conventional businesses, you got to invest hundreds and hundreds of thousands of ringgit to get started. And the overhead, the monthly expenses must be low as well. Then it makes a perfect business, all right? But unfortunately, a lot of conventional businesses outside there, to get started, you need a lot of capital. And to run it, you need a lot of overheads, all right? High overheads every single month. So to make a perfect business, it must be low capital and low overheads. Number 7, this is important, it must be a cash business. Now, a lot of businesses out there, if they are on credit, at the end of the day, they're going to suffer, they're going to struggle. I know some businesses, they order stock and maybe they get uh, 3 months credit, and then after they sell out, they give people 1 month credit. But at the end of the day, if you sell on credit, you are going to have a lot of problems. So the perfect business is about a business that sells with cash, sells for cash. Number 8, it must be free from government interferences. Now, there are a lot of businesses outside there that are not free of government interferences. Okay, a good example are those in the entertainment industry. You need to have this license, that license, and so on, and then the authority will come in to check and so on. So basically, you must have a business that is free of government interferences as much as possible. Okay. Number 9, the business must be portable. What it means by portable is that the business is not in one particular location. That means you can do the business anywhere you like. All right. Most businesses, of course, you have to be there at the office to conduct your business, but that is not a perfect business. A perfect business is where it is portable. You can do the business anywhere whatsoever. Okay, I like to joke about it, but basically you can even do the business in the toilet, let's say, Yeah. So basically that is a perfect business. It must be portable. And lastly, number 10, a lot of businesses will have some of this point or almost all the point, but the last one is very important. Number 10, it must be forever fascinating. What it means is that, it must be forever exciting, forever fascinating. A lot of businesses, when it is new, people get excited, they run the business. But after over a period of time, because of all the challenges and the obstacles and the problems, it doesn't become fascinating anymore. But you want a business that is forever fascinating. It excites you every single time, regardless of how long you have been conducting the business. Okay, so those are the 10 points that make a business a perfect business. Let me summarize for you. The topic is what makes a perfect business. Number 1, it must sell to the world. Number 2, there must be inelastic demand. Number 3, low labor requirements. Number 4, it must be consumable products. Number 5, products that are not easy to follow or copy. Number 6, low capital and overheads. Number 7, a cash business. Number 8, free of government interferences. Number 9, the business must be portable. And lastly, number 10, it must be forever fascinating. So that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you like what you hear and see. If you like what I hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. I appreciate your time that you spent with me here. I will see you again for another session of my live video on Friday. So this is Richard Quack wishing you good night and goodbye.